and today we're heading south, or let me think, southeast towards Kenting National Park. Good morning everybody, it's Tuesday and it's just gone 7:30 in the morning. So today I'm in Tainan, and I want to get an early start to miss out on the traffic. So I hadn't had breakfast, I just want to get going as soon as I can. This is the hotel I stayed in last night. It's called Lightness Hotel. It doesn't say that in English though. And the owner was very kind. He let me park my bike right in front of the hotel entrance, so I don't have to worry about security. Well, there's no need for worry about security in Taiwan. It's very safe here. But most importantly, it saved me getting a ticket. So you see across the road, there's a load of bike parks, right? I thought that'll be okay. But last night when I came back from dinner, I saw a lady handing out tickets to every single bike. You can see, yeah, this dude's got a ticket. This dude looks like he's got 2 tickets. I've got to get around this roundabout. Looks a bit dodgy. Oh, this is not good. Didn't expect people to get off the middle of the road. This is what I mean about rush hour traffic. I really didn't want to do this. Where do I go from here? Next one, I've got to go straight ahead. What would we do without Google Maps? This is really a dog-eat-dog kind of situation. Don't know my way, trying to look down on the map, trying to look ahead. It's, my goodness, it's not for the faint-hearted. Reminds me of the good old days when I used to be a dispatch rider in London. At least today is dry so far, so can't complain. So I've got the heavy riding out the way. The first 2 days, they were like over 200 kilometers each day. So today should be quite relaxing. So we're only about 20 minutes from the city centre, and already you can see a lot of farms. If not, you can certainly smell it. So I have to confess, ordinarily I do not like flat terrain, but this is quite pretty actually. I'm enjoying it. It's a nicer ride than it was into the city, which is kind of through ribbon development, you know, with houses on both sides of the road and cars parked and so on. This is nice. I like it. In Taiwan, at least with this particular scooter, or this type of scooter, or this size of scooter, I have a white number plate, which means I'm not allowed on the highway, and Google Maps knows that, and hence he's taking me through all these scenic routes, or routes, which is rather pleasant actually. In fact, yesterday it took me off on at least I thought it was a tangent, and I thought, oh no, where's it taking me? And of course it was right. Oh, this is very, very nice. You see what I mean? It takes me through all these, I wouldn't say dodgy, but like you would never think this was the fastest way to anywhere. Still, it's a lot of fun exploring. Whoa, okay dude. I mean, I'll put it another way. If I were taking a taxi somewhere in a foreign country and the guy takes me down a route such as this, I would think the guy has something planned. Spare that thought. Let's focus on the road. This is lovely. Reminds me of like going down the country lanes in England. That's a very strange looking hill up there. It looks like a giant ant hill. Doesn't look natural. Well, I guess it is natural, but Moon World. Maybe that's the reason. So there are road signs here which says beware of armadillos and deers. So there's a full of wildlife here. It's a monastery of some sort. Whoa, what's he doing? It's called Phật Gong San, which means the mountain of the light of the Buddha. Certainly looks impressive. I mean, look at the size of it. Wow. And there's the golden Buddha there. That Buddha's got to be what? A couple of 100 feet tall? Riding through a not a particularly interesting section of road, but back there's a road sign there. It says Phai Lok Chut Mun, Heng On Mui Ga, which is directly translated, it means be happy to go on a journey, but return home safe. I guess that applies to everyday life really. Just look at this temple. Not very large, but elaborately decorated. Amazing. Earlier, I think the app and I got confused because there was this sort of dual carriageway but there was also an elevated dual carriageway, but there was also a road underneath it, and it was really difficult to tell, at least when I'm on the fly, whether to be on the overhead road or underneath. So I was trapped in a while, going round and around, trying to get onto the right slip road or otherwise. Wasted about 10 minutes. How different it is here compared to the mountains. I can't tell what kind of vegetables they're growing here, but all looks nice. Right, hang a left here. Okay. Well, I did say I was going to try and connect my 360 with the Insta, so give you more footages. Let's see how this turns out. Not much to report, except these are all pig farms. I've reached the southern coast of Taiwan. The journey itself wasn't particularly interesting. In this case, the destination that matters. What do you want to? You show me something? What? You keep on lying down, but when I touch you, you want to bite my hand off. So just had a little break by the beach and was greeted by a very friendly cat. Nice to have some company. And after this morning's relatively uneventful ride, I'm so happy to see mountains again. It's a bit hazy, but can't complain. At least it's not raining. Seems to be a bunch of riders going around the island. It is I think, one of those dedicated cycling routes. So hats off to them. Oh, look at that. Nice. Well, looks like, according to the map, I'll be hugging the coast for a while, crossing a few estuaries along the way. I'm speechless. So I'm being relegated to second class road because I'm not allowed on that high hangover over there. That's okay. Probably get blown off anyway if there's wind. You see the trees getting buffeted here? And so am I. Oh, this crosswind is really unsettling. Despite being quite light, me being like a sail as well as the top box behind me, it doesn't like that side wind at all. So it would appear I've arrived, although the map tells me otherwise, but I saw a big sign that says Kenting National Park. Let's see. Did the wrong turn. I need to do a U-E or something. You know what? I'm going to go across here, be a bit naughty. Okay, now we're back. Now we're talking. So I'm taking the scenic route this way. Rather, it's a bit of a detour, but I'm in no rush. And certainly these trees are helping to hide me from the wind, which was getting a bit scary on the highway. A while ago, a few years ago in fact, I saw this video of a bunch of old guys who went around the island. I think it's based on a true story, and that inspired me to do the same trip. I say inspiring is understatement really. It's a bunch of old guys who used to, you know, in their prime, be a biker gang of some sort, and they're getting old, dying off one after the other, cancer, going deaf, and they sat around a table one day and decided, you know what, sod it, let's do something before we do, or, you know, get buried under, 6 foot under. It's a good story. I like it anyway. So we're nearly at the national park. I guess it kind of marks off as a landmark in this particular journey, because this is the southeastmost point of Taiwan, and from here onwards I'll be heading north, in a sense into more familiar territory, as I've been to Hualien in the past 7 years ago with my family. It was a wonderful time. I kind of want to retrace that journey actually. I said back in 2017 I want to do the paragliding. I want to go to Pingxi, where we set off the very colourful hot air balloon lantern things. Except this time I was planning to do it at night time for the lanterns anyway. I think it'll just look so much nicer. It's surprisingly close to Taipei City, so I'll be staying up there Saturday night. I don't know where yet, but we'll find out. And then hand the bike back on a Sunday morning before I head back to Hong Kong. Oh, bit of a seaside town here. Surfing there as well. That's quite nice. Shall I go for a dip? Nah. Wow, it's like Bondi Beach. Even the houses are like Bondi Beach. I was just at the visitor centre, and they were super helpful, and came to the conclusion that my best bet would be to go to the lighthouse, which is the southwestmost point or southernmost point of Taiwan. So let's give that a try. Whoa, even the cones are getting blown out the way. Okay, this is... apparently it's even windier yesterday. I'll take their word for it. But not a typhoon. Could have sworn it feels like a typhoon, this strength of wind. Ah, mountains over there. I love mountains. Whoa, if I'm not drunk, it's just the wind. I swear, it's a bit difficult to control the bike like that. I'm just keep the speed low. I mean, look at those trees. You don't believe me. I mean, I was stopping the traffic light back there, right? And I had to take an extra wide stance, almost like doing a splits, to keep the bike steady. And that was just at standing still. You can imagine what it's like trying to balance this thing when I'm riding at work. Okay, not that far, 64 kilometers, that's not the point. We're almost at the southernmost tip of Taiwan. Just around the corner there's a lighthouse, I believe. But I thought I'd stop at this particular spot. There's a pretty cool rock formation over there. Okay, we'll carry on after this little photo op. Alright, let's put the visor down, otherwise you may not hear what I'm trying to say. What a glorious day! I was worried actually. I was looking, when I saw the weather forecast for Taiwan, it was rain for the whole week. Fortunately, we only had a little bit of a drizzle up on the mountains. To be frank, in autumn, both in Hong Kong and Taiwan, I expect this kind of weather. Is normally guaranteed, really. Dry, cool, sunny. I don't know what they were talking about with typhoons, really. Very strange. I just saw the most bizarre road warning. Crabs. That's the first for me. I've seen seal crossing in New Zealand, cassowary crossing in Australia, but I've never seen a crab crossing. Okay, I'm walking to the southernmost point of Taiwan, and it's nice to get some fresh air and take my helmet off. Oh, excuse the hair though. So talk about helmet, I was wondering, if you ever watched Mandalorian, Mando, as you know, their code is they can never take their helmet off. So I was wondering, how do they even brush their teeth? That's disgusting. Anyway, that is the way, as they say. I think we're nearly there. Wow. The southernmost point of Taiwan will be the equivalent of Land's End in England. Let's check out the waves. To finish off my story about Mando, I love his one-liner. You can come in cold or you can come in hot. The choice is yours. I wonder if it'll ever become as popular as Arnold's Arbabak. We could go and check out the lighthouse, I suppose. Yeah, why don't we do that? There's the top of the lighthouse. Apparently there's an ancient cave and also a prehistoric settlement on this peninsula. Let's go and check it out. I'm at the Kenting Lighthouse and this poster has inspired me. Life travel. Let's check out the narrow porch. Oh, this part is narrow. Let's see if it might sideways. It keeps getting better. There's a mystery cave as well. The entrance is damn small. I want there's enough light to me to look at it inside. Just about. Squeeze in here. There you go. I suppose if I didn't get a hotel tonight, I could stay here. I'd be dry. One last thing to do. It's spooky walking down here to this ancient settlement. So we've arrived at the prehistoric settlement. So apparently this is discovered in 1981. I left my motorbike totally unattended. Helmet, luggage, jacket, everything. I wouldn't try this anywhere else. I think if I did, I think the whole motorbike would be gone too, not just the luggage. Southernmost point of Taiwan, a nice landmark to have visited. Going to the hotel, this would be my earliest check-in so far on this trip. There you go, crab crossing again. Isn't this town quaint? Thank you for sticking to the end. I hope you enjoyed this trip from Tainan to Kenting. Please like and subscribe and share with your friends. It would enhance the channel a great deal. Thank you so much. In my next episode, I'll be riding from Kenting directly to Hualien, a 300-kilometer trip. See you soon and take care for now. Bye bye.